Hi, good evening. This is Abhishek here. I hope you are able to hear me. So if you are able to hear, let me know by chat or there are some reactions button. I'm not sure if you're able to see, but if you're able to see, let me know. So I see that few of you are chatting. Yeah, thank you. So I get to know that you're able to hear. So let's start off with the class. Welcome to Innovation for Entrepreneurship course. The course code is 19ES5HS IFE. It's a 2-credit course which will go on completely online. So uh, bear with us. You have to attend classes every Wednesday from starting from today. We should have started at 6 o'clock, but unfortunately we couldn't start at 6, so we had shifted at 7. So thank you all. So this is a class, a huge class of 500 students. We have students from all 5 departments of electrical cluster, starting from it can be medical electronics engineering or electrical engineering, electronics and communication engineering, electronics and telecommunication engineering, electronics and instrumentation engineering. So this is a really huge crowd which we are having. So let's start off with the class, and this is about me. I'm Dr. Abhishek Apaji. I am institutional coordinator for R&D. I manage R&D activities at BMS College of Engineering. That's your college. So I also work at Department of Medical Electronics Engineering as assistant professor. I teach some of the courses, which I'll let you know in some time. I have different portfolios in IEEE as well, which you can see. I also work as guest faculty at Maastricht University, Netherlands, and I am winner of Massachusetts Institute of Technology Bootcamp class 5. So the entire course, what we are going to learn here is based on MIT's framework, which means that whatever I have got learned at MIT is the same thing I will reflect here for you guys. So I'm sure you're excited. So I'll be telling you my experience and I'll be making you do the things what I did when I was a student at MIT. So this is what we are going to learn today. I hope you guys are excited. So I will do little bit of, okay, fine. So let's go to the next slide. So this is a little bit about me. Again, I'll be talking a little bit about me because you should know what your teacher is and why he is taking this course for you guys. So I have worked on multiple funded projects in BMSCE and also multiple awards. Also the MIT bootcamp which I attended, I won that and started a company of my own and then exited with good outcome. So these are few of the credentials. I'll be sharing the slides. You can look at that. And also there are some rules which I want you to follow in the classroom. So some of the rules which you are supposed to follow are, whenever you come, please try to come early so that all the participants can, okay, somebody's telling my voice is too faint. Okay. Fine. So I'm using 2 computers, by the way. So because we have 2 different students, we have 600 students. So I would like to thank Maastricht University because the way I work as guest faculty, I am actually, okay. So these are 2 computers. So apologize that you may not be able to see me properly. But thanks to Maastricht University, I've been given me the credentials of Zoom because I'm a guest faculty there. I'm using it here. And also from Johns Hopkins University, I've got one more Zoom. So these 2 Zooms you'll be using throughout the class, and this same link you'll be using throughout the class. So don't search for a link every class. So every Wednesday we'll be meeting the same Zoom link. So how does it work is if each Zoom link can provide only 300 students, which means that if you have more than 300, then this Zoom will say it's full, then you have to go to the second link. So first link, you use the Zoom 1 link, which has been sent by email. And also it's present in your Canvas, which I'm sure many of you have signed up. I'll talk about it a little later. And we'll try to finish the class well within time. I won't be taking complete 2 hours because we delayed by 1 hour because of some technical issues, but I'm sure we'll be able to complete before that. So one thing is, let's go back to something known as polls. I want to understand better about each one of you in the class. So if you have another device, you can go and check on that. Or if you have on the same device, just minimize the Zoom platform and try to go to that platform. So where is that you have to go is, let me see here. And yeah, so just scan this QR code using your mobile phone, and you should be able to go to this particular website. If you're not able to scan, you can just go and click on this ooclab.com/IFE, that is Innovation for Entrepreneurship 1609. That's today's date, 16th of September. Just go there and try to okay, people are telling you're able to hear. If you're not able to hear, don't worry. Try to improvise your internet, or I'll be also recording the entire session and uploading on YouTube. You can check that later, and I'll upload the link on the canvas. So don't worry about if you're able to not hear properly, but stick on to the class. Your attendance I'll be taking online again. So if you have gone here, just go to this link, connect to ooclab.com IFE 1609. So you can just type, or also you can just go and scan from your app. I'm also doing parallelly with you guys. So it will ask you, I guess, your name. So I want to ensure that the classroom is very interactive so that you don't get bored by just talking. So choose any name you want, preferably your name, so that it's easier for me to track. And click on Let's Play. You should be able to see a screen there. Just a sec, I will see. I mean, just have this in your screen. I will just start the game before we actually try to do something else. Okay. Okay, I see that 167, 168 students. Can you see this here at the bottom? You can see number of students who are actually trying to join. I'm not sure if you are able to see, but I'm able to see that 174, 175. So I'll wait for another couple of minutes. Not couple of minutes, maybe max around 30 seconds, and then we'll start off with the vote. But you still can join when the session is happening. So you use any browser you want or anything. Just go, and we'll be using the same ooclab, which for our polls and interactive sessions or gamification during the class, so that it's easier for you guys to actually try to interact with me. Okay. Fine. So, okay. Fine. Okay, we have 206 students who have joined, including me. So let's reach till we have maybe 284 participants are there. Around 300 students have joined today for the class. Thank you for that, for coming for first class. So let's start the poll without further delays so that we won't waste time for people to join. So remember, the ooclab for that day would be the same, almost similar code. We'll be using ooclab.com/IFE 1609, the date of month of that particular class. So if it is next week, you have to put that particular date and 09 because it's September. So we'll be using the same code throughout the class so that it's systematic way and you don't need to struggle it. So yeah, good. So we have around 220 students. Let's go to our first question. So first thing is very simple question so that you get adjusted to this. Do you know me before this class? So today's class, you have met me. We have introduced, I've said hi, but I want to know if you know me before the class. So is it a new person for you? Oh, that's good. 60% of people know me. Fast, keep voting, and let me also vote. You have to click on yes, no, and then click on submit also. If you don't submit it, if you don't click on submit, it won't get submitted. So I see that almost 60% of you know me. Rest of them are figuring it out if you know me or not. That's good. Okay, let's go to the second question, and the second question on the screen. By the way, have you heard of Coursera edX, which BMS of College of Engineering is offering for you guys? So, let's have this, and you have to click on the link next. So just go here, and this is second question which I'm doing. How many of you have taken Coursera or edX course in lockdown time, which was offered by BMSE? So you took it, wonderful, 96% of you, that's good. I took it, but did not complete even one because I was super busy, understood. I did not bother about it and I was enjoying lockdown. Oh, good that not many of you are there. Just waiting for others to answer. Please answer fast. You have to just say, I took it and press submit. So I'm also taking with you simultaneously so that it's no, we also can, I know whether you're able to answer or not, or if there is some issues. So out of 258 students who have joined, 209 of you have answered. Okay, fine. So let's go to the next question. And the next question is, again related to Coursera and edX. So how many courses did you complete in Coursera edX during the lockdown? Is it more than 5 with certificate? Completed in the sense you should have got a certificate. Did you complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or more than 5? Oh, that's really amazing to see that many of you have taken more than 5. And okay, let me also vote saying I've taken more than 5 and submit. And it's not necessary. I mean, if you have not taken the course at all, and there's no need to submit this answer, you can just press 1 if you want. This is just a statistics I'm understanding if you've really taken the course. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Almost most of you have answered, 90% of you. And let me go to the next question on the screen. What is the expectation of the innovation for entrepreneurship course? Just write in one word. What do you want? What do you expect from this course? You have seen the syllabus, you have seen who's going to teach, you are seeing what are the things you will be getting: different, interesting, exciting, good exposure, leadership. Wow. Okay. Just write in one word. You want motivation, something different. Oh God, I can't read it because many of you have written many words. Okay, keep on going. Let's summarize at the end of the class. Real knowledge, team building, different and inspiring. Want big bucks. Okay, you want to make money. Good. Confused. Okay. Real knowledge, good exposure. Somebody wants to type it. Okay. Creating new ideas. By the way, just type sensibly. I don't want, there are some stop words I don't want you to use. So whatever you're writing, everything gets recorded by your name and email ID. So please be sure that you're writing very sensibly while you're taking the class throughout the semester. Fine, we have 200 people who have already answered. That's amazing. Maybe people have repeatedly told something else. So okay, I want you guys to stop so that we can see the answers and it will stop making any kind of, okay, I will stop it. Okay, so this is what you guys want. Wow, this figure is really good. I am taking a snapshot of this. And don't stop typing again. Yeah, you have already given wonderful answers for me. So out of 252 people, this is really amazing. So I will analyze this and get back to you guys on the next class. What are the things we will cover and what are the things we won't be covering in this class? Okay, so let's go back to the slides and okay, where is my slides? I have to exit. So bear with me. There's a lot of tools I'll be using in this class so that I'll entertain you guys. So we have finished the poll, and fine, we have finished all the polls for today. So a little bit about me. So many of you already know me because of my Coursera course and also being the institutional coordinator for R&D, but I'll be also telling you a lot of things. So what am I famous for is my talks. I'm a good educator, research, funding, startups. I work with a lot of startups. I also volunteer for IEEE Institute for Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Let's see how many of you are members here. So I'll give you a poll saying, uh, add a question. Okay, fine. I have to add it before, never mind. Okay, so let me go back to the slide. So I'm known for IEEE and I love traveling. I've traveled almost 40 countries all over the world, and I'm known for multitasking. So today also I'm doing multitasking. I'm teaching here as well as there is another computer remotely sitting in my table. And networking, I love to network. Any people who just come in front of me, I try to network with them. And I have got multiple awards. You can check on my profile on LinkedIn or college website, anywhere. Most importantly, I love doing something different and differently. So this course also, I want to offer this course so that it will be a real great experience for you guys. And just wanted to inform that in case there is a disconnection in the class, so don't worry. You can just try to be here, and I'll resume it as soon as possible. I'll shift somewhere. In case it gets disconnected in between, rejoin back after the immediately after the class. So next thing is. What am I handling this semester? So I'm handling three things in this semester, apart from my regular jobs as institutional coordinator, so R&D activities. So what I'm trying to do is there is a course which I'm offering is, there's a course which I'm offering, which is known as BMSc UARC, University of Arkansas, USA, on global perspective during this pandemic times. We have 20 students from BMSc and 20 students from University of Arkansas. And we are offering a remote course together for both the students, 45 students who are taking this course online, and every Tuesday and Thursday for 1 hour. And next thing is, I'm also teaching this course right now. What you're taking is Innovation for Entrepreneurship, and also attending a course known as Frugal Science by Manu Prakash, who is from Stanford University. There is an amazing course which is offered, and it started yesterday. So I'm taking this course as student also, so that some of the innovative things I learned from Stanford, can I bring it to you guys for, for the course. So these are some of my awards which I've got over the years. Yeah, my PhD, I'm proud of my PhD. I did it from Maastricht University in Netherlands. So if you want more, or if you want a copy of my thesis, please drop into my office. I've printed many of them. I can share it with you guys. So after, very important thing is, when I started, these are some of the awards I got at Rashtrapati Bhavan. This is another project for which I got the award. And let's skip. Yeah, one of the couple of projects which have been involved, which is very much useful for this course, which I'll be talking is, we created a machine which will remotely see what is there in the eyes and tell us. It's more like it's like an ATM machine. You just go draw the money without anybody's help. Similarly, you check your eyes without anybody's help. So this machine, now it's converted into company, Autoyos, and it's won several awards. So this was one of my funded project, which I got from Singapore government. So this was some of the one room. Next time when you bump into your office, just see the opposite room. There is a one room for X-ray. So we actually developed an in-house X-ray, and more of portable one, and that we have transferred the technology to the company to take it forward. And fine. Let's come to the class. So remember, it is one semester class what you're having. It's not a semester class which is going on for ever. So it's just one semester class for almost 12 classes you'll be having throughout the semester. And I know it's too short, but also too long. I'll tell you both the ways, why it's short and why it's long. You'll be knowing it by end of the class. So in 12 classes, what is that you're going to do? End of the 12th class, you will be pitching a venture with a team of global experts. So you will be, so I have got some of the alumni from MIT and also some of the important startup leaders who will be coming and evaluating your presentation, which you'll be doing end of the semester. Remember, I'm here to support you guys. I'm sure you would have seen this picture very recently on your okay, there's some problem, I guess. Okay, so one thing you have to remember is I'm here to support you guys, all your faculties. I'll be introducing few faculties over the class, and all of them are here to support you, but you should form your own team and come up with your innovation, which you'll pitch to the global experts. It may so happen you can become an entrepreneur by end of the class. That's what we are trying to see. And even if out of, say, we have 500 students, roughly 5 people per team, we have 100 teams. Out of 100 teams, even 10 teams come up with some innovative ideas they want to pursue it further. We are here to help you out. So remember, I'm just standing here like this guy, but I'm also very important for you guys to ensure that you perform your task better. So I'll be guiding you rather than teaching you. So please understand that. And let me come to my MIT experience. So MIT has this philosophy of drinking from fire hose. So this is what exactly was the experience what I had. So this still exists at MIT. You see these pictures, what you're seeing, it's literally, if you see this very carefully, it says uh, getting a getting an education from MIT is like getting a drink from fire hose. That statement still holds good at MIT. So when I went to MIT, it was a very vigorous course. We used to have class from we used to get up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and the classes used to start at 6 a.m. in the morning. It used to go till 11 o'clock in the night, and next day 3 a.m. was deliverable submission. So the same kind of experience I'll be giving. I won't be, doing it throughout the day for you because it's semester long, but I'll be trying to give you the similar kind of experience for you so that you will be able to, understand it better. Okay, so this is the class which I actually participated, which is drinking from firehouse experience. So this is my cohort. We had people all over the world who had come, and you can see right here, that's me in the green t-shirt. So, and also this is me at MIT. So it was really my life-changing experience, I would say, and the same kind of experience I want to bring it to BMSC students. So later we won the boot camp, and it was amazing experience. And these are my teammates, and this is my certificate of winning first prize. And it was amazing gift that given, which they had used during the course. So one exercise I would like to give is just write down this name, Bill Ollett, who is our professor, and he'll be actually helping you out. He's the one who actually created a concept known as disciplined entrepreneurship. So that's something amazing which I have learned from those days. So he's Bill Ollett, and he was our professor. It was amazing experience what he had given. So I hope you'll also have similar experience. So after that, we started our company and then exited also. The journey of MIT didn't really stop at that time. I also went to another place to, train some of the as a panelist as well as mentor for the junior students who actually went to the next batch of bootcamp. Okay, let's come to the actual class. This is what you'll be doing it. But before we go to the actual class and another 10-15 minutes, let's spend time on the tools which you'll be using for this class so that you are very familiar with those tools. So next thing is, so next thing what I want you guys to see here is, okay, let me start. Okay, yeah. So we'll be using multiple tools for the class. So first thing is you should use Zoom. So get familiarized with the Zoom. It's very easy, super easy, very powerful features are present. So I hope that you'll have amazing experience using Zoom. And it's very safe, and I've analyzed everything and finalized this is the tool which we are going to use during the course. And next thing is you should be very familiar with your another tool which is known as Canvas. Canvas is like Google Classroom. I'm sure all of you have used Google Classroom in previous semester. Why Google Classroom we are not using is because that has some restriction of 250 students. So we have shifted ourselves to this Canvas, which is free and it can accommodate any number of students, and all the announcements will be very easier for me to actually go and do it. So this is a course which you are taking, and the Zoom link, this is the first link, which is same as this link as well. And this is the second link in case this room is full. Now the room is full, we have 300 students. So the rest of the students have to shift to second Zoom link, which will have little delay, but it's the same class and same. That's why I'm using one computer here and one computer on my right side of myself. So this two, you'll be using Zoom, and every time we'll have the class from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's the timings what you'll be having. And as I said, it's common for most of the 5 departments of the cluster, which you'll be seeing. And second thing is be careful about the announcements. So anything you get here, be very careful about the announcements. So first thing, I have already posted one announcement for you guys that welcome to this course. I'm very passionate to teach this course, and this fall semester, and we have almost 485 students and it's counting. It may end up till 500 students from across 5 different departments. So if you have any questions, so first person to reach out is your class representative. I've already got connected, and we have our personal WhatsApp group where we'll be discussing about this course. Even today afternoon, I got request from one of the class representatives. A few of my classmates are not in Canvas. Can you send the invite? So I'll be doing it right away and sometime after this class. So the only thing here is the information is given well in detail. I've put a lot of thoughts before offering this course, and this will be completely online course, irrespective of the classes are going to start post October. So October, if classes starts physically, but still this will exist as an online course because we are going to teach for 500 students. So the physical social distancing can happen only if it's online. And I'm confident that we'll take it to the different level by the end of the semester. You'll be learning a lot of innovative things if you really concentrate in the class and take it forward. But one thing I want to tell you is that there may be little bumps and humps here and there. So please bear with us because this is the first time we are offering of this kind of course, and so please bear with us for any kind of possibilities which can run out, like the power may go off. Please join back. I have laptop which is a backup, and I'll be sharing the recording, so you need not worry if you missed 1 or 2 classes. But I want you to attend the live class because a lot of things I'll be telling you and you may not really get in the recorded class, which you may not be having the patience to see that. So there are some documents which I've attached over here. Please check that, which we'll go through again here. So these are modules. So what do you mean by modules? Modules are more like units. So this is the module which you'll be learning. So course 1, which is already live for you guys. So you just see this course, and I'll be week 0. So week 1, that is today's materials, the presentation, everything I'll upload in week 1. I'll make, if there are any assignments which I expect you to do, that also I'll upload it. And all your assignments are graded, which means it will be contributed towards your final marks. So I'll come back to the marks a little later. Then you have virtual 1, virtual 2, which is Zoom classes, which is the same as the link which you are already joined. And there's also syllabus, which you should be very interesting. What you're going to learn, I'll cover this in some time. There are grades. So whatever grades you have got student wise. So all the 500 students are in one single portal, and your names will be published here because there's no already assignments, anything allotted to you here. So you can't see anything here. And you can go and change your profile also. Let's go back to the course. You can still, if you're interested, you can go and change your profile if you want. I'll tell you a little later about it. And attendance, each department, like medical electronics, I'll be marking their attendance. I'll be doing the evaluation. If it is from electrical, you have Dr. Prema, who will be evaluating your attendance and everything. And if it is, I'm not seeing attendance because I haven't marked anything. And each faculty, there are 5 or 7 different faculties who will be taking care. I'll be talking about them, who is the point of contact and other things. All your assignments will be popping up in this assignment tab. If you have any assignments which I have assigned, as of now, I have not assigned any assignments. Only thing is I've assigned one discussion. So what is this discussion you are going to see? Let me go to home and show you the student view so that it's better for you to understand, so that there are a lot of tabs which may confuse you guys. Yeah, this is what is your final class which you are able to see. So here, if you see, these are the assignments if anything is there, but I've given a new discussion for you guys. And remember, you are divided into sections virtually, though for me all the students I can look at, but you can look only for your classmates. So it's like your own class, your 60 or 70 students, what do you have in class. So your class students, you can interact, you can post some questions, you can answer all those things, initiate discussions and all. So I have given one assignment for you guys. So introduce yourself. This is an ice-breaking session. Who are you? What are you passionate about? So I expect only few of you have actually written this. So if you are planning to get the maximum out of this course, so please do participate in all the activities what we do. So please go and type all these things, your questions, anything you have, you want any expectations, please put it here. I will really go through it and make sure that I'll set up your expectations if it is within this classroom. Course outcomes I've just listed. There are 5 course outcomes which have actually listed, and this will be attached to your rubrics or your evaluation. At that time we'll see. Okay, so let's go to the modules. In this, I have prepared some of the syllabus which you should be seeing here. So first thing is, I am sure you have already read this in your class. Okay, so I hope you are able to see this. So let me zoom a little bit. Yeah, so this is common for all the students of electrical cluster who are in junior year, that is 3rd year. So all of you are actually trying to take this class with me. And all the 5 departments are here. And these are some of the coordinates. And if you have not joined the Telegram group, that's where major announcements, emergency. So in case, see, today I couldn't take class at 6, I took at 7. Those kind of announcements, I'll do it on the Telegram group. Anything of emergency kind, I'll do it there. Anything which is not emergency, I'll be doing in Canvas. So keep checking your Canvas. You can download Canvas app for students and try to use it. It's very user-friendly, very mature platform. A lot of innovative things we can do in that platform. And I have already sent you the enrollment. So all the courses I've already sent you. So I'll just show you how does it look like. Let me leave the student view. So how many students we have in this class? I'll just show you right away. Yeah. So here you see, I have sent 485 invitations students. And if I see here, 486 rather, 486 students, I have sent the invitation. But what I've got is only 146 students are yet to accept the invitation. So if it is pending, for example, if you see here, they have already accepted everything. If it is looking as pending, which means that you haven't accepted the course yet. So that's why I'm not able to see your email ID and all those things. And here, section wise, we have divided. So this Saujanya is in section C, and section B is Pramanth. He has not yet accepted. And electronics and communication section A is here. Instrumentation, we have Soumya Lakshmi. Medical electronics, we have Samita, Sukrut from medical electronics, and so on. This is the list of faculty and list of students who are there. Apart from this, I'm also there in all the sections, if you can see, so that I'll be monitoring you, helping out. And I have also 4 different teachers. I'll be adding 3 more teachers with me. So your teacher, that is Kumar, Professor Kumar from Electronics and Instrumentation Department, he'll be actually helping you out in evaluation or seeing the entire course. He'll be helping you out. And Dr. Prema from Electrical and Electronics students. So if you are from Electrical and Electronics, he's the right person. I mean, she's the right person to reach out. First, you reach out to your class coordinator. If you're not able to solve, then reach out to your faculty. If not, directly you can reach out to me. I'll be the last option because I have 500 students there. But you have some quick questions. Telegram is the group where you can post. Don't spam the group. Post very important things. I'll be happy to reply, guys. So how we have done for Coursera and edX. If you're from telecommunication, then you have Dr. Manjunath who have joined us, who will be helping you out throughout the course. So these are some of the faculties who will be the first point of contact. And it's students, if you see, these are the students. So I'll be adding few more students today. So we may be reaching 500 students. So this course, the experience you'll get for maybe for 50 credits, but what you're getting for 2 credits. But the experience, trust me, if you really take this course as part of your activities, regular activities, I'm sure you'll be able to do amazing job at the end of it. So let's go to the modules back and yeah. So if you see here, this is course description, course objectives. What is that we are planning to do in this course? Just read this. Course outcomes, ultimately we'll be checking if you are really doing good or not. And every class except for today's class, because you don't know what it is, every class we'll try breakout session maybe end of the class. Every class I'll give an opportunity for breakout session. What is breakout session? You can form your own 5 random groups. So because this is mix of 5 departments, you wouldn't know each other. I will make you talk among yourself. That may take around 5 to 10 minutes of activity at the starting of class, where you will interact among each other, learn, talk some random thing. Need not be necessary for this course. You can talk about, hey, you're from that department, I am from this department. So it may so happen you have a student from your own class also. So we'll do that. And end of the class, we'll have 5 random students. You have to just raise your hand or request for me to unmute. I'll unmute you and you'll be able to talk to the entire class saying, hey, this is the class, this is what I'm expecting, and things like that. All of you can't unmute because it will become a big chaos of bigger class, but we'll ensure that at least few of you get an opportunity to talk in the class. So coming to teams, you'll be forming 5 students with same section or class who will be exchanging this idea. By end of next week class, that is by end of next Wednesday, we want you to form team of 5. You will be making group of yourself. You figure out in the canvas where you can make a group. I'll enable it tonight so that you can form your own groups and brainstorm, and I'll be giving some worksheets. You have to fill that and be ready by next Wednesday's class. I'll post that on LMS. And course communication, as I said, check your emails regularly. Email 500 people, it will be tough. So we'll be doing most of the things on Canvas and on Telegram. Telegram very less, but Canvas more. So for joining this meeting, I'll be recording this meeting. Connect at least 5 minutes before and do not join late. Create your own profile in Zoom so that it's easier. Today I've given guest access. From tomorrow onwards, you have to log in using your Zoom from next class onwards. And if you have a comment or question at any given time, grab my attention on your Telegram group or through chat, so that if I get more chats, I'll start looking at it. And do not post unnecessary greetings and messages, which you are very courteous enough. I've seen that nobody has posted any random things. Your attendance, 85% attendance is mandatory. So which means that out of 12 class, you get an opportunity to miss 1 or maximum 2 class. But beyond that, you'll get attendance shortage, which I don't think you guys will have. And we'll have almost 12 to 13 classes of 2 hours each throughout the semester. Class timings, most probably we'll have every Wednesday 2 hours. So in case we are running out of the semester as well as time, we'll have 1 or 2 special class to make sure that you are communicated the better way. And we'll have a lot of partners. So next class, you'll have a professor from MIT who's a program manager at MIT who also taught me during my class. And he'll be coming and talking to you guys. And that's an amazing thing you will be learning. Each class, I'll try to get a guest faculty who will be talking for around 15 to 20 minutes, giving their expertise, and then they'll quit and then we'll continue our class. So don't miss the classes because we have experts all over the globe coming and talking to you. And coming to your CIE, let me grab a glass of water. Yeah, so you'll have both CIE and SCE for this course. So it's not a traditional course where you will go and answer all the questions. Yeah, it's not a traditional course where you will you will have exams and things like that. This course is a little different. You have CIE component and SCE component. In CIE component, you will have 20 marks, which is individual assignments, which means I'll be giving you some quizzes. You have to actively participate in Canvas and do some case studies or write-ups, and similar assignments I'll be giving. That will fetch 20 marks of your CIE component. And team formation, by the end of next week, that is next Wednesday, you should have formed your team. I'll share you one sheet on Canvas You have to fill that sheet and submit one person in a group, and you'll be getting automatically 5 marks, which means that you have written, but that's a 3-page report which you have to do. Very simple, and it's just check mark, tick, and yes, no, you have to do it. And apart from that, you'll have group assignments. I'll come to that. There is one business canvas, discipline entrepreneurship canvas, which I'll be sharing. All of you should fill that form every alternate week or something. By end of November, that is by November mid, you can actually go and fill the form completely. You'll have different versions and all. Somebody is asking how many members in a team. You can have 5 members in a team, not less, not more. Make sure you're 5. In case somebody is not able to find anyone in the team, just ping. So it's within your class. Same section, same group. Don't go to different section and have. Initially we had thought, but the logistics part was really tough. So make sure you have the same section, same students, the same section students, same department. So you will have additional 15 marks for your team details. So the worksheet. So I'll be giving you some templates, Excel, Word documents, and things like that. You have to fill it every class as and when we finish a class. So today's class, I'll be giving you team details, which will carry 5 marks, and also a worksheet, which will carry some marks here. So make sure you fill that as a team. And these are some of the things. Don't worry about it now. You, as and when we do the class, you'll be knowing. For semester and exam, we have 2 things. One is end of the semester, you'll be coming with a white paper or a technical, or I wouldn't say technical, but a paper, I mean more of like the research paper, which you'll be coming. You'll be submitting 10 to 12 page document based on whatever learning, based on the worksheets, what you have given at the top. And based on that, you'll be coming with wonderful paper of 10 to 12 marks. So start writing your paper right away as and when. So you should write your journey on this course, in this course, and also the team details and all these things, what you're combining, and you will submit a report of 10 to 12 pages. And you will also try to submit those papers to one of the journal or conferences. So as and when time comes, maybe sometime in the November, I'll be telling you, I'll be chasing you to submit those to the journals and conferences which are coming very time soon. So, or we can, because it's a large team and we have 100 teams, so we can have our own conference in BMSCE by next semester. So final presentation, this is very important. The entire thing, what you have learned for one full semester, you will be trying to tell us in 5 to 7 minutes with 3 minutes. You should be able to finish, and you should have a wonderful presentation pitch. I'll train you for that. You will be presenting to the experts who are alumni of MIT, or who are currently studying at MIT, or some professors at MIT, or from someone from startups here in Government of India, incubation center, industry, and something. So you will be evaluated by them for 25 marks. Another 25 marks, we faculties will see your report and paper, and we'll give you 25 marks. So this will constitute your SCE. So do not submit late. If you submit late, 10% of penalty will be there. So make sure you're on time. If you have questions, post on Telegram group, post on Canvas. I'll be happy to answer. If you have any questions, you can get back to me. Somebody is again asking how many members per team. You can have 5 members per team, and those 5 members per team will be from the same section, same department. Don't go to different section, different departments. So it's easier for us to do evaluation. So we'll have group assignments of 65 marks. Oh, not 65, sorry. This is 80 marks, but you'll have individual reflections of 20, that is assignments, everything 20, and rest of the team formation, business canvas, worksheets, and final presentation altogether 100 marks. So these 4 are for CIE, and these 2 for SCE. You have 100 marks. Based on that, you'll be given grades, you know, the grading policy at BMSCE. Okay, fine. So let's come to the actual today's class. So whenever you actually try to, please keep a check on the schedule, which is dynamic, which means that it will be changing every now and then. So as and when, before attending this class, just 1 week before, I would have updated what I'm going to do. So today's class will be having all these details, and tomorrow's, so have reading of these class. I'll be giving you some reading material. This doesn't have a text. It is having a textbook, but it's more like reading materials. On that you will do it. By end of this week, you are supposed to finish your LMS. Like if you want to set up your if you want to set up something where you want to say you want to put your photo, you go ahead and put it in Canvas. You have to write one nice intro about yourself, go ahead and do it. But make sure you update your profile. Please do not change your name, because USN dash your name is very important. Once I download the marks, it's very easy for me to send to COE office or your departments. So please don't change your name. If you change your name, it's very tough. And do join using only BMS email ID where you have got the invitation. Even the Zoom class also, you should join using BMS ID. Anything for that matter, use BMS email ID. If you're not using BMS email ID, which means that there is you're not a student of BMS, so I can't offer this course for others. One good news is we have program manager from MIT USA, and also is the director of innovation and startups at Greater Peoria Economic Development Council of USA. So Andrew has agreed, and just a couple of days before we had a quick chat about how we are trying to do. Next class, before you come, ensure that you watch this video of 10 minutes, just 10 minutes video, how which will tell you what is that he's going to cover. And once he comes to the class, he'll be doing more of activity rather than telling. 20 minutes of activity, then we'll resume our class and finish off other things, what is there. So by this group team formation, I'll shift it to 23rd. I'm sorry, I put it here. I'll shift it here because unless you form a team, you can't do a lot of activities, which I'll tell you. So these are the syllabus you can go through. We are having guest speakers from Government of Karnataka as well, which means that somebody from Government of Karnataka startup. I'm a consultant of I evaluate a lot of their proposals. I have connection with them. They'll be coming and they'll be talking. We also have IPR person who will be coming and talking sometime in the class. And each and every class will try to get some or the other. So here I'm trying to get Nivedan Nimpe. I'm not sure if you have heard of him. So if you have heard, then if not, just Google. He's one of the guy who did real revolution in tea industry, chai industry. So just that. And we'll have some buffer classes. So more of, because it's a huge class, one-to-one interaction is not possible, but we'll take common questions in some of the buffer classes. And then we'll have some CIE tests. So if you have CIE during that week, and if it is mentioned here in the schedule, you will be allowed to take the CIE test, and this course won't be part of your CIE, the other things. So you can concentrate on other 5 or 6 courses which you have. Even here, CIE test 3, that's the last day. So you will have class on that day, because morning you would have finished your CIE, afternoon you can come and attend class. And your SCE will be in the new year. So as soon as you enter 2021, you'll have SCE and you'll do final presentation. So somebody asked me a question saying, final presentation, how is that we are going to have? So it's presentation and validated by whole group or individual performance. So your final presentation, we will come out with the rubrics about your contribution as a team member, and we'll have some peer evaluation, which means that your classmates, your teammates will be giving marks to you and you will be giving to your teammates. So we have come up with some strategy. As and when time comes, I'll be happy to help tell you about the rubrics. So don't worry as of now. Semester end will worry after maybe a couple of weeks later. So these are the points you know very well. How are the grades which is given? Main thing is, please follow academic honesty, which is very important. And all these recordings will be shared. Don't use your own recorder to record this, because I'll be sharing exactly the way what is done in the class. Don't put all those efforts. And recording of class lectures, don't do that. And unauthorized use of technology during quiz or examination, don't use. Try to use chatting and other things and try to answer, because everything will be time limited. Individually, how much you score is very important, and real learning you see rather than grades in this class. Some of the course schedules may change, like today how it happened, but I'm sure we'll try to ensure that we'll have all the classes on Wednesday 6 to 8, so that once college starts, still you have some time to reach home and then take classes. Disciplined Entrepreneurship is a book which will be following throughout the course. Amazing book. Just Google, you'll get some nice slides, everything. I'll also be sharing. Just ensure that you are part of, you understand that book. It's by Bill Ollett, who was my professor at MIT. And Startup Owner's Manual. This is by Steve Blank. Steve Blank is guru of startups. So just Google Steve Blank, you'll get amazing videos. Still, he publishes a lot of things. He's the one who actually, I would say, coined the term startup or things like that. That's one more reference book you can use. Innovator's Dilemma is another one you can use. If you want to take the same course, what we are trying to teach here, you can go and do 3 edX courses. But unfortunately, it's not open right at this point of time, but you have access to the videos, materials, and others. So I've also talked to MIT if they can give some of the materials which we can use in our class, and which you have used in the class. So I'm trying to get that. I should be getting this week, and I'll be using a lot of materials, assignments, quizzes, crosswords, and puzzles, etc., in this class. One ebook is there. You can find out 46 different ebooks on entrepreneurship. This material is something I definitely want you to check. That is Steve Blank's Entrepreneurship and Innovation. So check this material. It's really amazing to check. So there is one more question. Should the final paper be related to our course or our branch? So just I want to reiterate, the final paper and presentation will be based on this course, what you have learned throughout the course. So by next week, you'll be finding out one particular problem which you think you'll solve. For example, I'll be giving some examples in some time. So we'll be having class for another 50-20 minutes. So please bear with me. Apologies for the delay. So we'll be having amazing materials which I'll be sharing with you. And you have to come up based on the syllabus, what you have learned, end of the semester, based on the worksheets which you have worked, end of the semester, you'll have wonderful paper. The paper should be based on what you have learned in this class and how you have learned it. Say, for example, I'll select a problem. The problem is commuting from my home to college. That's the problem. What are the ways to commute? I have to take government bus, I have to bike, I have to take car, or I have to use Uber, Ola, and things like that. But Uber and Ola is not actually very economical for me. So what is the other possibilities? I'll take a maybe Segway, which is because I stay nearby to college. So these are the things. So you have to finalize one particular problem which you think you can solve, and that problem has to be finalized by another 1 week. So I'll show you one of the worksheets which you have to work in this semester. There you'll be getting. So the paper which you'll be writing is related to what this course you are trying to do, not some related to your branch. But when you're solving it, you can use the technical expertise of your branch, but the entire process is entrepreneurship. So discipline entrepreneurship is what we are going to learn. So next one is, before we go on, is expectations. A little bit strict about expectations. So for innovation for entrepreneurship course, these are some of the first point of contacts which you have to see. So if you're from medical electronics, I'm your point of contact. If you're from electrical, Dr. Prema. If you're from electronics and telecommunication, you have Dr. Manjunath PS. If you have a Department of Electronics and Instrumentation, you have Professor Kumar. And if you're from electronics and communication, you have Sri Shah. I'm sorry, I couldn't update. Just a few days back, I got this notification that one of the faculty, Sri Shah, who will be handling, she'll be actually trying to help you out during the course. So they are the first point of contact is your class representative who have direct contact with me. Second point of contact is your faculties who are listed here. So please talk to them and see that. Some of the course expectations are: be empathetic, be communicative, write to me, write in the canvas. If I don't answer, some of your classmates will answer. Explore the opportunities. And if you want to be successful, if you want to get an A grade or S grade, it's not too tough and it's not too easy also, because you have to fully contribute yourself for this course. So just read out these things. And main thing is we want you to have little discipline in the class. So remote delivery of this course will be through Zoom, and remote in the sense temporarily shifted in person. Instead of in person, it's more like on Zoom platform. But we'll be trying to do some of the activities within the Zoom so that you don't feel that differences. So if you're not familiar with Zoom, you can click here and you can find out what is a Zoom and how does it work, and ensure that you use always BMSC email ID. In case if you're, say, for example, right now I see 300 students who have joined this course in the first link. Second students, I have another maybe 100 or 30, 40, something like that. So these two links are very important. And if you do that link of first link, you join. So if you want the first link where I'll be directly talking to you and I'm live telecasting in second link. So if you want to interact with me directly, so join first link and join as soon as possible, maybe 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before. If not, go to second link. There also I'll be watching at that computer. I'll be interacting with you. How will you communicate with us? So you will communicate with me or with the entire class using Canvas and Telegram. So have your computer ready, mobile hotspot you can use, but that's not recommended. Course syllabus, lectures, links, everything will be updating here. Even today's lecture, by tomorrow I'll upload on the class Canvas. In case you miss some parts of it, you can go and check later. Am I required to attend the class? Yes, definitely you're required to attend because this is remote, but your attendance will be taken in class. So as soon as you log in, I can go to my Zoom and then download your attendance, send it to your respective faculty, and they'll mark it. What if I cannot attend the class? So go talk to your professor and ask them absent, saying, I am having some other commitment, I can't attend, but I'll go record the lecture and see the lectures and report them saying, hey, I have already seen the lecture online. So now I'm as good as other students who attended the class. What if your instructor is late to the class? Like today, instead of 6, I joined at 7. I communicated to you using Telegram. So at least I'll give you enough time of 15 minutes to half an hour or sometimes 1 hour like today, and I'll tell you that I'll be a little late. And there are possibilities that I'll shift your class from Wednesday to maybe Saturday evening, Sunday or something. I'm sorry for that, but because it's a huge class, we have to compromise a little bit. What if you or we get disconnected in between? If it gets disconnected, try to join in again, and which are something sometimes beyond our control. And if in case, if I'm not there, wait for me to join. If not, keep checking your mobile phones for, Telegram notifications and things like that. If you have any other questions, other expectations, talk to your classmates, talk to your group, talk to your CRs, be live in the class, be the environment where you are, make sure you're logged in a room and taking this class. And you have to spend at least maybe 2-3 hours beyond class hours for this class, not more than that. Sometimes I may let you free so that you have your exams going on of other courses and things like that. So with this, I want to wish you all the very best, and we'll spend another 15-20 minutes to understand some of the things in this Canvas. So one more feature in this is you have something known as calendar. So whenever you go and you check your course, so I have multiple courses here, but if you click on innovation entrepreneurship, you want only this to be displayed. So whatever displayed on this, you'll have only one calendar if you have not taken any courses. So it would have given you, this is the deadline and you have to do it. So keep checking this calendar and announcements as and when possible. Okay, so before we go on to the actual class, some of the initial topics which I want to discuss, any questions you guys have? Any questions? You can chat, you can put it on chat window. Sir, is it possible to enable team formation with members from the department instead of just our class? Yeah, Nikita has this question. Yeah, thanks Nikita for bringing that point. But unfortunately, this Canvas, I've already created different sections, and each section you'll have different teachers. So it will be difficult for you to team up with the different sections. So please stick to your own sections, and I'm sure you have amazing people in your class. So if not, can team size be between 4 to 6? Okay, I will allow 6, but 5 or 6 I would say, because as soon as you reduce the team size, number of teams increases, and your faculties, when they're doing evaluation, it gets delayed and semester gets delayed. So please don't do that. And somebody's telling I'm not audible, but somebody is responding. Thank you. Any other questions before we go to the another 15-20 minutes about the class? Any other questions? Sir, I didn't get about CIE and SCE. So if you have, just go through the document which is already in Canvas, which says, see, CIE is something where you will form team, you'll have worksheets, you have to fill that, and you have to do all those things. And if you have anything else, so some of you are messaging on WhatsApp, if you could select allow form different sections and things like that. So it's really tough, and I would permit you to take maximum 6 rather than 5. 5 or 6 is okay, but don't shift your classes and things like that. So CI and SE, please go through the document. If you still have doubt, I'll cover it in next class. So CIE will have around different components you'll be graded on. For your automated, for your manual, and for SE, you'll have 25 marks for the paper which you come out at the end of it by as a team, and SE another 25 marks you'll have based on what your some evaluators along with your faculty will evaluate and give you the marks out of 25. We'll discuss about rubrics and things like that. So some of you are saying few of them didn't get invite for Canvas. So if you have not got invite, so one thing I could definitely do it right away is, if you have already registered, so I will go here. One thing I want to ensure that if you have not got the invite, I will send. There are most of you have joined. So 137 people are yet to join. So I'll resend you the link. So you should have already got, I've sent you a couple of times. But if we can't have, if you have not got the invitation still, check your spam box. If you still have not got your invitation from Canvas, please ping your class representative. Already your class representative are in touch with me. They'll email me the details, and that I will send you a Canvas invite. So I hope this is clear. So why can't we team up with other sections? I know you want to work with other sections, but you have made a section for some reason. So please bear with it. And there's, see here, we have 4 sections. Electronics and communications are 4 sections. Other 4 departments are 4 sections. So you are almost equal to other 4 departments. So evaluation wise, it will be too tough for us to do it. So please help us out to make this course success by abiding some of the rules which you have made. So all these things, I have done a lot of brainstorming with experts and things like that and come up with this. It's not that I came out yesterday and I am telling you today. Fine. If there are no more questions, what we have to complete by next week, I will upload on Canvas right away after the class. So what is that you have to do is very simple. So let me open up. I have paused my screen sharing for a second. So what is that I have to check is, I'll just show you one of the things, one of the deliverables which you are supposed to send by next week. That is your team formation. So it's a time right away you talk to your classmates and form teams. So how is that you're doing is, I will just open it up. Class materials, deliverables. Okay, I guess you're able to see my screen, which is still popping up. Yeah, I can see the screen. So this is what I want you to do during your class the next time. So this is your team name. Fine, come up with some innovative team name. You can say team COVID-19 warriors or anything you want based on your team problem or based on your names. Come up with a team name, write it here. And write your team member names. So write, say, I can see here, Chandrakant, Divisha, Daniel, Kiran, Prasan, Ritika. So there'll be team names here. Write your USN, which department you're from, and section. What skills you can bring to the table. For example, I'm very good at writing. I'm very good at orating. I'm very good at, technical. I'm very good at microcontrollers, all those things. And what is your passion or interest? For example, I'm very passionate about traveling. So I'm very passionate about, lockdown period. I'm very passionate about something, all those things. Then next thing is brainstorm among yourself. How you'll communicate among yourself is use Canvas, or you can make your own WhatsApp group of your team or Telegram group or Slack or anything, whichever you're comfortable with, or email chain, Google Docs, things like that. And put this template here And this is a template which you should come out by end of next Wednesday before you attend the class, which means that you will put all these things. Who are your customers? First characteristics. What is second characteristics? For example, my customers, a college going students who are traveling from point A to point B is first characteristics. Second characteristic is who doesn't have any vehicle, are emotion, are really saddened because they can't travel during lockdown, of problem description, because like this you have to fill this with the underlines, you put your own problem which you're trying to solve. Very super easy, this one. So these are two important things which you'll be finishing by next week. And after that, put your team members name. I've given you some examples here. You have to put your numbers. Stress management, I'm very good at stress management. Even though I get stressed, I be very calm. You'll give 5. And if you're a member, another member, I'm good, but I don't think I manage very well. At a time, I burst out myself, so 4. And somebody, no, I really can't. If I have stress, I go really crazy. I start, becoming crazy. So these things you fill it. Very simple things. Very, don't put much of your time, just that you're exploring yourself. That's why I made this personal goals for you. And write your personal goals in one sentence using all these words. Maybe some very important thing you would have come up, write these things. Fine. This is your things what you have. Yeah, I won't give you the problem statement. You have to come out with your problem statement. So somebody is asking, will you give the problem statement? No, I won't be giving you the problem statement. I'll only be giving you this template. You have to fill your problem statement. Any problem you can select. It's not necessary this is a particular problem. Any field, anything preferably related to, say, if medical electronics, they'll select something related to medtech. If you're from electrical, electronics, telecom, something related to 5G, 4G, anything you want. So something which you feel you can solve if you become an entrepreneur. See, Amazon is an entrepreneur. It's a startup. It was a startup, and you have LinkedIn, Facebook, and right now you see Uber, Ola. All of them are very big companies. Why can't you become like that? Is what we are trying to explore in this course. So I'm sure I have covered what is that you have to do it. Any doubts regarding this? So another 10 minutes. Sir, can you enable table to accommodate 6 people, please? Yes, I'll do that. You can make a team of 5 or 6, but ensure that you fill the table, you add extra. So it's a Google form, it's a Google sheet. And one more important thing I want to tell you is whenever you're use your Google Drive of BMSC, which has unlimited space. Don't upload documents in Canvas. I'll disable it. I want everything in terms of links so that each group will have only 1 GB of space. So if I give you some uploading option, you may upload, but still Word and all won't take much MB. But if there is a video and all, I'll give you a link where you have to upload on YouTube and do it. Fine. So if there are no more questions, let me come up with some of the important things about this class. So we are formally starting our first class with course. So what is that you're going to learn in this course? Very important. So you will be learning 5 or 6 important things. You'll be starting with the problem. You'll be discovering who is your customer. You'll be discovering what is a product you'll come up with. Write a business model for it. Come up with a presentation, pitch in front of investors, kind of investors, if not investors. And we are calling such an experts globally. If they really like your idea, they may also invest, who knows, or they may bring some investor and saying, this guys were amazing. Can we invest in their company? And you may become entrepreneur by the end of your 5th semester, who knows, or end of your 6th semester, you have a company and you decide that, yes, I'll finish my degree and start my own startup, or parallel, you can do your degree. So as I said, end of the sem, you will be telling a compelling story about a problem, who it affects, and your team solutions. Show the evaluators why your solution matters and why your team are the right people. Nevertheless, or you can also show the evaluators that your idea won't work. So I need to change some things to make it work by end of the semester. So learn and apply MIT's framework, what you're going to do, and work on lead a team, work on your personal development goals, get to know many friends through this class, push yourself beyond the limits, have fun, and remember this is just a 1 sem. It's not that it will be continuing, but beyond that, we want you to take long enough. So go to this Canvas, join Telegram group. Every class will have a breakout session and Q&A answer. Effective teams. So how do you form your team? Make sure it's from the same section and same class, and mutual respect and understanding for each other. Don't go and abuse each other. That's not what we want. And so how can we get to know people if we have to make teams from same class? That I'll solve during the live classes. I'll be doing breakout sessions. You can go and interact with each other. I'll help you out. So clear working expectations. So if you're 5 or 6 in a team, so please go and, try to set expectation. Hey, listen, I'll be taking care of this. You'll be taking care of this. Don't fight at the end of the semester. That's also part of your teamwork, how you will don't have that hatredness. Finally, you'll be getting 2 credits, but don't lose your friendship. Delegation of work, somebody take the team lead for this week, next week somebody else take the team lead. So accountability, communication, immediate feedback. If something is going wrong, give them immediate feedback. Don't wait for someone, just he will feel bad and other things. Just tell them saying, hey, listen, this is something I'm not comfortable. Can you change this way? And they'll be happy to do that. Team dynamics can determine success or failure. If your team is good, you will end up in the class with very good score and you can become an entrepreneur. If your team is bad or your understanding is not good, then you'll be really tough. And I won't allow you to change the team after next week. Remember that. So I told 5, but because of negotiation, we ended up with 6. And have someone, don't have everyone who is very good at microcontroller, very good at programming, very good at something else. So have one is programming, one is microcontroller, one is very good at talking or oration, and someone is good at making slides, someone is good at talking and things like that. Have complementary expertise rather than sticking with your own friends who have similar kind of expertise. So don't afraid to be fail, be open, understand your strength and weakness. That's why the team form is very important. So team assignments, assessments is very important, which I'll be uploading the Canvas. So we will see some of the slides today. What's the time? So it's 8:11. I'll take another 10 minutes, not more than that. Yeah, I'll host the class very early, so 6 o'clock. Only thing is when your class starts, that a physical class starts, if it starts from October, then for you guys to reach home, take some rest and attend class, it is 6 o'clock. So if it's not, we'll see in October. If not, we'll shift the class sometime in the afternoon or morning so that it's comfortable for all of you. And because it shouldn't clash with your other timetable and things like that, that's why we have scheduled it in the evening. So top 10 mistakes of startups. So what are these things? Building something nobody wants. There are people who build. So you come up with a fancy robo which will come and help you in your home, and you cost some 10,000 rupees for that robo or 1 lakh rupees. Nobody buys it. So nobody wants that thing. They want something which everybody is wanting. So that's something, one of the mistakes which you can have. And hiring poorly is another one. You have your team dynamics is not good. That may also cause some failure. Lack of focus. So there are people who actually, I'll give you some examples in coming classes, that when you have a showroom of Lamborghini service center, you have to do Lamborghini service center. Because there are no customers, you may have only 2 customers per week, but you're charging them a bomb. But it may so happen that Maruti 800 will come and sit in your garage and you're starting repairing it, you won't be able to. So don't lose your focus. Always have focus in whatever problem you're trying to solve. Fail to execute sales and marketing, not having right co-founders. As I said, team is very important. Chasing investors is also not really good idea. First you make something and then chase investors. There are a few other things. Now, one thing is user innovation. What is user? So this is Eridine, and this is another professor from MIT. So Eric, so what is user innovation? The Jugaad, what we do. For example, today I'm right now doing Jugaad for this class. So I have 300 students in this class and another few students in the other class in other computer, but I'm trying to teach them simultaneously with the same time. So that is nothing but Jugaad. So keep on posting your questions. I'll answer at the end of the session. So GoPro is user innovation. For example, Nick Woodman, who started GoPro, he wanted to take selfies. He wanted to take something. Then he came up with a GoPro, which he can put on his head and keep traveling. This is user innovation, which means I want it. I innovate it and then decimate to whole world. Like selfie stick, ice cream, there was wafer, there was ice cone, and they wanted to use wafer. Then they came up with a cone kind. Previously, it was just a circular one and ice. They want to put it inside, but it was not possible. So they came up with ice cone. This is user innovation. The Kevin Plank, who came up with cotton t-shirt because it was soaked in sweat. Then he came up with a synthetic fiber where sweat will not really absorb in the shirt. Mask, catcher mask is again earbuds. Q-tip is the earbuds which was doing. So somebody wanted to do something with the ear. That's again earbud is user innovation. So few of the closing remarks for today's class before you split into groups and you will network among each other for another 5 or 10 minutes is, see, Amazon didn't kill the retail industry. They did it themselves with bad customer service. Why we like Amazon even today, why I order things on Amazon rather than going towards the regular people, regular vendors, is because the customer service is so good. So people just come and it delivers at your home, buyback options, and you can give it back if you don't like it and similar. Netflix, Amazon Prime, why it did so? Now if you see COVID-19, there is no malls, theaters, nobody's going. Everything you have in Netflix, Amazon Prime, and so on and so forth. Uber did not kill the taxi business. It's because the fare control, if you go to cities like Bombay and even here, auto guys here, it's really tough to handle. So there was price regulations which Uber and Ola did it. Apple did not kill music industry. If you remember, Apple came up with Apple Music, iTunes. So now it's different. So many of them use iTunes. Airbnb, if you know, very nice story of Airbnb, I'll tell you sometime later. They did not kill hotel industry because of limited opportunities. They actually pricing options, the look and feel of the room and things like that, they came up. So technology by itself is not real disruptor, non-customer centric. So whenever you're developing a product, you should have someone who can be part of your industry, who can understand your pain point of the customers rather than whatever you're trying to solve. So these are some of the quotes you can go through from first they ignore, they laugh at you, then you fight and you win. This was said by Mahatma Gandhi. So this is one of the amazing quote. Elon Musk, if you know, so he actually said failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you're not innovating enough. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook guy, he said, I'm here to build something for the long term. Anything else is distraction. So whenever you're trying to do something, try it for long term, not just for short term. And you end up having lose out your business. For example, there are many examples which we'll talk about it later. Instagram guy, Kevin, so he said some quotes you can just read through. And Dropbox, what was the pain point with Dropbox was solved? The synchronization problem, he solved it. Some of the amazing CEOs who went and met Honorable Prime Minister in 2017, this was amazing. You can see a lot of people who came and met him. So some of the facts you see is 50 lakh small and medium scale industries, only 8% of Indian GDP. So if you see education 3%, startups is 8%, but still it's less what people say. Some of the list of entrepreneurs. So if I say your story, Shraddha Sharma, you would know, you would not know. If I say Ola Cabs, you'll know, but you don't know Bhavish Agarwal maybe. If you know Quicker, you know Pranay, who is the founder of Quicker. Just Dial, many of us are using. Money is the founder. Roni is founder of Upgrad. We have taken courses on Upgrad. Anant Agarwal Anant Agarwal and Andrew NG, Coursera, edX. So these are the people who are founders. We'll take all these things in the next class to understand. There's a lot of things, interesting things we'll be learning in the next class. And before we go on, I'll stop sharing. And what I want you to do is another 5 minutes I want you to spend. So we have around I will create breakout rooms for you guys to interact among yourself. I'll be sending you an invite to breakout rooms. What do you mean by breakout rooms? You'll go and talk among your friends who are sitting in this class. That's the way you'll interact. So there will be option join breakout room. As soon as I create it, please go ahead and join. And I have some options. Breakout room closes automatically after, I'll give maybe 3 minutes or maybe 5 minutes I can give you, and move all participants into breakout room. And okay, fine. So I'll open the breakout rooms. You guys go to your own rooms and you'll be moved to the rooms, interact among yourself, make yourself, ask their names if you don't know them, talk to them. I'll hop into few of the breakout rooms and see how you guys are going. So are you guys ready? Yes, no, you can put your reactions, or you can put yes, no somewhere on the chat box so that I'll understand. Yes, okay. So let me open the breakout rooms for you guys. You're still here, please join the breakout room. Yeah, go ahead, Ashwin.
Yes, this is a great initiative taken by yourself and your team, sir, because this is really required for the present generation of students, because most of them really fear about uh, they take a step back when they think about entrepreneurship. So by myself, I am having a startup presently. It's been 6 months. So where we focus on educating students, educating them with the knowledge of web development, web hosting, networking, so that it is easy for them for the placements and all that. This is a small initiative we have taken and we are doing it with BMS now. So likewise, I wish many of these students come up and uh, really good, well startups come from BMSC, so we get a really good name. Thank you, sir. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
wanted to
thank
say
you.
this. This is better than this side.
Yeah, thank you, Ashwin. It's really nice to know that you are part of this course. You already have startup. Maybe after this course, you'll nurture it better and make
Yes,
sure
sir.
that you'll have a better startup. And
Yes.
we also have innovation cell, incubation cell. There's a committee. So once you finish off, you
Yes.
will be able to, okay,
We're just waiting
yeah.
for the college to start, sir. Otherwise, I would have directly spoken to principal, sir. So we're just waiting for the college to open offline. So that we can present them whatever we are doing and what are future plans.
Okay, okay, that's great. We'll wait for you. Wait for the college to open, and then you have all those for all your innovations. So I see
Yes, sir.
that. Okay, yeah, Ashwin, you can mute yourself. I'll ask. I see Ananya wanted to talk, so I'll unmute Ananya. Yeah, yeah,
Hello,
Ananya.
sir.
Yeah,
Uh,
Ananya.
Sir, I am from medical electronics, and in the first year, we got to hear from you after the induction program. You spoke to us, and it was nice, like having a session with you after so long.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Ananya. I know you. I don't know if you know me, but I know you very well.
Yes,
You are from
yes, sir.
my department. Yeah, yeah. Good to hear
Yes,
from you. Yeah, thank you,
yes.
Ananya.
Thank you for the session, sir.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I guess, yeah, thank you, Rishabh, and thank you, Akash. It's really nice meeting you guys. I'm really missing that I'm not doing this class physically for the entire group. But if you really take care of this, then you will really fly high on your entrepreneurship. If not, also, at least you'll get the knowledge. So, with this, I guess all of us are waiting for our dinner. Have your dinner and take care. Bye. So, I'll stop.